Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Restore to Explore, and we're working on the HZ Kingswood. So, I've got all of the doors here, etch primed, sanded down, ready to go. We're getting some high build primer onto them right now. We're going to jump straight into it. This episode is all going to be about getting that final stage of paint onto the Kingswood. Super keen, let's do it. How good does that look? So happy with that. It came out, and I also did the Handbrake as well, which had a bit of rust and overspray on it. So look at that, it's a metal Handbrake that's got a little rubber cover that goes over the end here, but got that all painted back in the original buckskin colour. So now I'm actually going to be changing kind of where everything is in this shed. I'm ready to bolt the doors back onto the car for doing the yellow on the inside of the door jambs on the inside of the doors. So I want to get everything bolted up so we're not scratching it once the final layer of paint's down. So what I'm actually going to do is the 1 tonner going to get on the wheel dollies, move that to the back, and then move the Kingswood to the middle here to bolt all the doors on. So I'm going to set up a bit of a time lapse and move all this stuff around, and I think we'll have a bit more working space. So I've finished sanding down all of the spots that I filled over on that panel there. You'll see the pinky bits is the filler, and the bits around it are just the primer. And you can see obviously that these are all the low points here, and you sand off the high points to meet them. So that panel's all flat. This one's going to take quite a while. I might even go over this with the random orbital to start off with. About 4 hours, and that was just doing 120 and 220 grit. So I'm going to spare you watching through me doing all of that again with the 400, but that's what I'm going to go do now, or at least I'll start today. Go around and do all of that again with 400, and then we're going to have a really good foundation for laying down some paint. Alright, so just finished doing all of that sanding and I've prep wiped the whole car. We're going to go over, I've just mixed up a litre of primer filler and we're going to go over all of those spots where there's filler and where we sanded down, get another coat on. And yeah, it's still a bit rainy, so we're going to have to wait quite a while for it to dry, but we're going to go drain any water out of the air compressor filters and get all our paint ready to go. Alright, we just got through about 1.5 litres of paint and it's gone on so well. The finish has been so smooth. Got the roof all sprayed again and now it is a really nice finish. Still needs to be gone over with about 400 grit and there's still more spots that I didn't have enough paint to do, like the boot and some of the front bits, but I'm really happy with the result that came out. So at least now I know we're on the right track. But that's enough. That's enough for today. I've got some other stuff to work on, so give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot more videos coming soon, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.